That's facts. All right, I'm about to hit the go live. All right, and we are live in 3, 2, we're live.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another day of, what do we call this show even?
I call it Hoops Talk.
Oh, okay. Hoops Talk. That's original. I've never heard that before, so we're going to keep that one. Toasty and Hoops Talk. We got to find something better than that. No offense to you, Beaver.
No, I just took Diamond Talk and
Touche. Touche. Diamond Talk in my head sounded cool because it was like double, but I don't know. Maybe it really wasn't as cool as I thought it was. Anyway, good to see everybody again today. So really quickly, I did want to talk. If you are a VIP member and you've are subscribed to the sauce or anything like that, over the next couple of days, and I will post this in the app and Discord as well. Over the next couple of days, we're going to be posting overnight plays. So today specifically, I sent Beaver 5 games last night. 3 of the 4 of the games have moved in the wrong way by like 3 points. So to combat that, Sean and I will talk overnight, or before Sean goes to bed on the East Coast, and then we'll be putting out plays just like we did last year. So if you were with us last year, we saw that. You see, there was an overnight plays for college basketball that I would post around midnight, 1 Eastern, give or take, and then I would post the regular thing. So in our regular VIP tickets. So either way. So let's get into these games. I do have 5 games to talk about, so let's talk about it. Drake, IUPUI. Drake is laying a big fat number, and I'm going to lay it with Drake. Just a half a unit play, but Drake's bringing back their top 7, not just 5, top 7 players this year. 3 of those guys won Missouri Valley Conference honors as far as, player of the year or whatnot. Look, Drake might be unanimous favorite to cut down the Nets at the end of the year as far as the Missouri Valley. They're experienced. Like, that's another thing. Like, if they were just like some kids that were maybe there as a freshman run, I probably wouldn't be laying 30. But these are experienced group. Roman Penn as the point guard for them. I think really takes a step. I think he was like 2nd or 3rd team all conference last year. So maybe this year he's up into that bigger thing, but he can handle the ball. He can shoot. But the place that they really are probably going to dominate IUPUI is with my boy Darnell Brody down on the inside. Dude's like 6'10", 275. He's a 5th-year player. Seems like he's been there forever. But I have a pretty good idea that he's going to be controlling the paint, as we would like to say, pretty easily for Drake. If you want to go into the first half, I wouldn't mind that either, but I just think that Drake is deep enough and stuff. And I also think that they're going to be obviously wanting a run to the tournament, so they're going to want to impress some people as well. So I have no problem laying this big number with Drake today. Next game up. What's the next game on the list? Oh yeah, Portland, Florida A&M. Guys, I'm really, really bullish on this Portland team. Like, the fact, if they were not in the WCC with Gonzaga, they'd probably be one of my favorite teams to bet on and play. Look, Shante Leggings is an absolute mastermind as a basketball coach. He is not going to be in Portland forever. You are going to see him on a major sideline here shortly. Look, he has all of his guys with him from Eastern Washington: Tyler Robinson, Mike Meadows, Jack Perry. All those guys come over with him from Eastern Washington last year. They stayed again this year. Meadows is the floor general guy, but again, it's just one of those things that I honestly think that Portland could make a little bit of a run. I actually think that Portland is one of those teams that a lot of people don't know about. A lot of people don't know who Shante Leggins is and probably see this number as like Portland minus 21. There's a reason for this. Portland is legit this year. I truly believe. I don't think they're going to push Gonzaga, but I truly believe they're going to be fighting for a 2nd or 3rd seed in that WCC tournament. So it all starts here tonight. But I have, again, you're going to see a lot of big numbers and whatnot, but Portland's one of those teams with Shante Leggins and the guys that are coming back from Eastern Washington and whatnot. I really like this Portland team. So we're going to lay this number with Florida A&M at, 22 now, Beaver said, yeah, even at 22, I like it. I would probably do the first half too. It's probably like 11-ish. I would probably play like half a unit or a quarter unit on the first half, a quarter unit on the full game, or however you want to do it, but probably split my bet up. That's probably what's going to end up happening on the VIP sheet. Next game up is Boise State and South Dakota State. This one is going to be really fun for me. So Boise State's good. Like there's no question about it. I don't know how good they're going to be. They're going to be bringing back a lot of guys like Shaver and all those guys that were good last year. They are going to be back this year, so you don't have to worry really about a lack of production. That defense is going to be there. But South Dakota State can score the ball. I'm not going to try to make a case that they're going to play decent defense. That's all what Boise State does. But South Dakota State can score, and they can score with the best of them. So if you're going to give me 6 or 7 points to start the year with them, I'm a big model guy. You guys know that. I use a shot quality bets model a lot. I use a couple other different models. Every model that I trust, and that's only 2 or 3 of them, has this as a 1-possession game. So if you're going to give me essentially an extra possession with this South Dakota State team, I'm going to take it. Again, Boise State, very good. Like this isn't a bet against Boise State. I just don't think that Boise State offensively has the power to blow teams, not really blow teams out. I guess 6 isn't blowing them out, but it's going to be really hard to. And I don't know if Bio, or however you say his name, is really that guy that they need. I was talking to one of the national writers this morning. That was his only, I guess, worry with them. He did say that they're going to be pretty good defensively, talking about Boise State. But either way, I'm going to take the hot shooting team with nothing to lose on the road. It is a little bit hard to go into Boise and play, but with 6 or 7 points on my side, I'm really happy with that. So I'll take the South Dakota State plus the points and trust the model. Next game up. Here we go. So this is the game that kind of had me up in arms as far as overnight plays. Placed my bet last night, Bellarmine minus 11. It's all the way down to 8 in some places. Beaver has it at plus 9.5. So I'm not going to pretend like I don't know that those numbers aren't out there. So I'm not going to just say, oh, Bellarmine plus 9 or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's 8 now. Look, I still take it. Like, it's definitely not the biggest play. I'm trying to find the exact line right now. It's not the biggest play for me. But here's the issue for me. Louisville went in and they've played 2 exhibition games and they've looked like crap. They lost to a Division 2 or 3 team in Lenoir-Rhyne, 57-47. Again, it's an exhibition game. I get all that. It's not a big deal. So then Louisville goes and they play Chaminade in their second exhibition game, and they only beat them by 7. So it's just really hard for me to see this Bellarmine team that brings back a lot of players. I understand that they're not the cream of the crop as far as a big conference like Louisville or whatnot, but I was getting 11. And even at 8, I would take the points just because have Louisville prove it to me. Like, show me at some point, you're going to have to show me that you can do this and win by margin. So, like I said, I really loved it at 11. I loved it at 11. At 8, not clearly as much, but I definitely have no way in hell I'd be playing Louisville today. Not a shot in hell. If they were to come out and play completely different than they did in their 2 exhibitions games, good for you guys, but not a chance in hell I'm laying it with Louisville today. Next game up, Beaver. Yeah, Florida Gulf Coast in San Diego. This is another one where the line moved. It's 5.5 now. I think I saw it at 3 in some places. So again, I'm not going to pretend like I didn't see it at 3. Hold on, let me check it right now. Yeah, it's at 3.5 now on DraftKings. So depending on where you're getting it. Again, loved it at 6. Don't really love it as much at 3.5. Florida Gulf Coast has played pretty decent their first game. It's just a lot for a San Diego team. I think Steve Lavin is going to be there. This is going to be his first game as a coach. I do think that Lavin probably will bring a little bit of a little bit extra to the San Diego team. They haven't been horrible lately, and Olavin's one of those guys. If you don't, you've probably seen him on TV the last couple of years, but he's decent. They brought in what's his name, Jaden Dyer and Eric Williams. But again, look, Florida Gulf Coast has already played a game. They just beat USC, and now I think there's a reason that when we, like I said, I did at 6, but I think there's a reason that bookmakers don't want to give us 6 anymore at 3.5. It's hard for me to give Florida Gulf Coast out at 3.5 when I bet it at 6, but that's the only way. It's really hard for me to look anywhere else. Maybe, yeah. The line kind of moved this one on me, guys. I apologize, but I would lean Florida Gulf Coast, but not nearly as much at 3.5 that I do at 6. One other play, Beaver doesn't have this down, and I forgot to write it down and send to him, so there's no graphics for it. But I really, really like LSU today, guys. LSU first half -13. That's another play I like. I'll go into it on the VIP ticket, but since Florida Gulf Coast was kind of crappy, I figured I'd give you guys one more. So the other play that I really like, probably more than any of those, is LSU first half -13. So that's it for me. Kind of a slow day today, slow day tomorrow. Kind of a little bit more mock plays and whatnot. Some teams that you're not going to know, but it's a good thing. You got to learn all these teams if you want to be good in what this is. So definitely take the points with Portland. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'll be back here same time, same place every day. If you are a VIP member, just make a look out in case there is a overnight sheet. You'll get an email if it's up like that, but just to let you guys know, I will also post like, hey, there's overnight plays or whatever. So just so you guys know, it's not just going to randomly show up in your inbox. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'll talk to you guys later.
Eat, pray, love.
The stream's not ending. They can see me drink a Monster?